Alright, here we go. This is video log 3, and in this video I'll be discussing my interaction with Sahem for our second interaction, in which he hosted this time. Basically what we did was, to start off as a little basis of what happened, he invited me to go to the engineering building, and basically there I got to experience a whole array of situations of what he does every day, basically, because he spends so much time there. He said around 10 hours a day, and I really appreciate that he gave me his time to meet up with him and be able to talk to him about this project. I really appreciate him doing that. Yeah, it was a real eye-opening experience for me. I mean, I've been to the engineering building before. I've had some classes there, but I've never really got to see the engineering point of view. And I guess the strongest emotion, positive emotion, I would say, for me was seeing how excited he got showing me like his projects and stuff. He had a I believe it's called SolidWorks is the program he uses, and he's in a group that made like some sort of thing. I mean, I'm not really that familiar with it, but it was basically, he showed me on this engineering program how they made it on there, and then he actually showed me the physical proof of it. And just seeing how excited he got when talking about engineering, I mean, he could go on for days about basically anything in that building, man. He took me basically on a tour of the entire building, and it's a big building. But I really wish like I could have a passion towards that to something, because I mean, seeing how much time he puts into it and how happy he really seems when he talks about it. He's a really hard-working student. That's something I would like to strive for. I think that's the most positive emotion I felt. Two things that surprised me during this experience, well, like I said earlier, is how much time and effort he puts into school, and specifically engineering. I believe, like he said, 10 hours a week, and that's a long time. Like, I would have liked, I guess I was surprised also that he was so excited about the engineering like surroundings and stuff that I really don't know if we didn't get to talk about as much of the cultural stuff as I would like to have. But I mean, just getting to spend the time with him and see his passion, because it's something he really enjoys doing, I think that was good for me, and it was a good experience overall. The expectations I had, I mean, I wasn't really sure where we were heading like for this, so like I don't know what my expectations were. I guess I was expecting to have more conversations, like I said, about cultural aspects and stuff, and then we did. But like I said, I really enjoyed my time I spent with him, and I believe I got a whole different view of pretty much like a whole different area of schooling that I never really got to experience before, and getting to see everything around the whole building. Engineering building was pretty eye-opening. Definitely, if I had any doubts of ever wanting to become an engineer, it definitely made me more doubtful, because it looked just, I don't know, it looked very hard, and I don't think it's my forte specifically. So definitely two things that I'd like to talk to him about another time would be if we talked more about, like, I don't know, like, I guess like more about his cultural background, about Jordan and stuff, because like I felt like we talked about that a lot the first time, and we didn't really talk about it as much the second time, which is kind of good, because it's like almost hanging out with a friend almost. I mean, it's that kind of experience, and I definitely like to hang out with him again outside of just this experience. I definitely think another thing I'd like to talk to him about is just pretty much anything, really. I mean, like I said, more cultural things, more about Jordan, but other than that, I'd just like to talk to him more and get to know more about him as a person, and maybe just hang out with him more. I think that'd be cool. I definitely think both interactions changed me a lot, and different ways. And I mean, it's eye-opening to see like someone whose second language is English, and to see how he's really been able to work hard and get really good grades. I think that's awesome to see that. I mean, it's made me definitely more aware of like the hardships people have to face to get here or to be successful, really, and like how much hard work you have to put into something. And I think it's maybe helped me for my motivation, because I've been lacking motivation. I think seeing him, how hardworking he is, might have actually helped me boost my motivation too. And that's something we've talked about in this class, is motivation. So it's kind of along the same lines, kind of interesting. And yeah, I think that's about it for this video log. And yeah.